Hey yo, what's decent? Yo, I got another showcase for you guys. Let's get this popping. But first of all, before I start this video, I just want to let you know that if you are enjoying my content, it's a huge favor for me, as well as you guys. I like talking to you guys. Just drop a like or sub to me, or leave some comments. Let me know what I'm doing, what I can improve on. These are things that I actually really do take into consideration here. I want to replay this. Pikachu is actually doing work. Like, I'm actually taking back what I said in the last video. I'm actually laddering effectively with Pikachu. That is something that you don't hear, but let's just get on with the battle here. My opponent's gonna have the Manectric as well as Marowak, Wishy Wishy, Center Scorch, right? As well as Sock and the Savali. Savali is going to be Dragon in this case scenario. I'm bringing my Pikachu team that I had in the last video, so let's replay this. This is amazing, right? Check this out. So, my opponent starts off with the Savali. I lead up with Center Scorch. I just want some chip damage as he misses Draco Meteor, which is quite unfortunate. Every bit of damage output matters, period. So I'm just going to see that he's specially base oriented, or maybe he could be mixed. He could probably have like multi-attacks with a tech in Draco Meteor, right? I think I could take one Boomerang and put Marowak on a timer, but I missed the Toxic. I'm going to have to either switch out into my Sandslash. Sandslash doesn't really take the Boomerang as much as I would like it. But I went to Sandslash for two reasons. Actually, to sponge it and also to kind of goad him into doing it again so I could effectively knock off his Thick Club so that his damage output on the switch ends in subsequent turns won't be as damaging offensively. So now in comes Wishy Wishy. We're just going to both inflict ourselves with Toxic, right? In comes the Valley. And I'm thinking like I could stay in and go for the Toxic again onto whatever decides to come in, but Wishy Wishy goes to the safe play. I switched it up. I did contemplate that at the last minute. I was about to click Toxic, but I was like, nah, last minute he's just gonna go into something else. I could get some chip damage on Manectric, but I would rather prefer to put that on a timer as well. So I see what he's doing now, so I'm gonna opt to switch out here to Audino. He's just gonna go for U-turn as well as parting shot to dwindle down my HP, provided that I'd be dumb enough to actually stay in with the Jellicent and sacrifice it for no reason. So I go for the Wish on the switch out. I'm just going to switch it to my Sandslash. Sandslash should be able to take the Boomerang, and I just replenish my HP, which is pretty good. Goes for the Boomerang, expecting maybe spikes or something else. I'll go for Rapid Spin, increasing my speed, so now I could go for the knockoff on the next turn. But my play here was I should have actually went for the knockoff. I think going for the knockoff and then go for the Rapid Spin would have been better because his damage output, as I did explain earlier on, wouldn't be as effective as it is now that it has the Thick Club. He also U-turn out into Center Scorch. Center Scorch has the Leech Life. I can take that, but I want to go for the Party Shot and go for my own Center Scorch just to see what his investment is and everything like that. I can't really tell with that damage output there. I do happen to resist it. He goes for the Party Shot. It hits right through my sub, so he's able to go out to Marowak, which is good. I am fully defensive, so I don't even outspeed Marowak. Look at that. Boomerang actually misses, but I would have been able to take that anyway. I'll go for Power Whip and knock Marowak out of the game. So now in comes Manectric. I'm just going to sub up. Again, I know he's going to want to go for the Vault Switch and then just see what he decides to bring in so I can get some more chip damage on the Savali Dragon type, right? At least I thought so. I thought he was just going to try to break my sub here, but he goes for Party Shot and goes for the Center Scorch. And it does pack the Flash Fire. It's supposed to have the Flame Body, so I'm just going to have to hard switch out, even though I do have a sub up. Goes for the knockoff, which is something that I'm not carrying at the moment. I just like switch and I alternate between substitute and knockoff. I could figure like with substitute I could get like kills on like things like Amistar or whatever who'd like to switch in on Center Scorch, right? So I'm gonna bring in my own Center Scorch too, just to get some poison damage more accumulated onto here. I'm remembering that he doesn't have Flame Body, so I can't go for Violash and lower his defense, but that's okay. I'm gonna go for the knockoff. He's gonna go for the Power Whip, thinking I'm just gonna go for the Party Shot onto either Jellicent and Sandslash, which is a good play on his part. So he's gonna knock off again. That's pretty good. I'm able to go for the Wish as this thing dies to the accumulated poison damage, right? So in comes Manectric, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the Sandslash. I can replenish what it decides to dish out, but he goes to the Flamethrower, and that damage output is like, you gotta be specs, bro. That hit me hard because that play right there, I could just hit anything incoming for neutral damage with the Earthquake. It's a defensive tank. Manectric won't appreciate it. Sock won't appreciate it. And plus Wishy Wishy was slower as well as Sock. I already said Sock. But nobody would appreciate an Earthquake is what I'm trying to say. So it goes to the switcheroo, gives my Audino its choice specs, which is not, doesn't make Audino useless completely, you know, so I just go for the wish here as I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go for the U-turn here, but that's pretty cool. I'm just going to replenish my HP. So now I'll be at HP enough to take the Vault Switch, that's what he wants to do, and just go for the Recover. And I'm just going to go out into my Audino as he does the Switch Initiative into Sock, right? So I'm just going to go for Protect. See, Audino's not completely useless, just a scout to see whatever Sock wants to lock himself onto. I know he's going to want to switch, but I have to play obvious here because I'm sort of at a disadvantage at this moment as long as Manectric's in play. It's Manectric really is what's giving me issues. So I'm just going to go for the Recover as the obvious Vault Switch was coming out. And I'm just going to go for the Scald now, hopefully getting a burn on that thing as he probably goes to the knockoff. I do pack the Cover Berry. Maybe I'll be able to, like, I don't know, like, get a burn on the Sock. That would be pretty good. So I predict the Vault. He's just been doing that. So now that he's not Specs, Pikachu actually is able to take a Flamethrower and reply back with the Surf. Could you imagine if I had 2 layers of Spikes? Pikachu knocking out a Savali as well as a Manectric? So I'm just going to go for the Toxic and just completely spam it. I'm going to spam it, right? Hopefully he stays in. That's the key play here. You have to stand and get the poison accumulated onto you, and you die next turn. That is pretty good. So now he's going to be locked onto something. I could sacrifice Pikachu, right? I don't know if this is Banded or Scarf, right? So if it's Scarf, then Pikachu serves no purpose. But if it's Banded, that's pretty cool. So, I could go for now the Toxic, get some residual damage. It happens to be that's Scarf damage output, which is cool. So now I'll put Sock on a timer, and I'm just going to be able to go last 3 turns with the Sock locked into the Earthquake. And now I can just bring in my Jellicent and go for the Recover. And then the last turn I could just opt to go for the Shadow Ball and or the Sock. I mean Scald. I'm saying Sock. Sock is the Pokemon I want to do Scald onto. But he realizes that a turn early and he forfeits, so that will be the game. I definitely have a lot of fun. If you guys see any plays that I could have improved on, something else I could be doing, something else I could be using, I suppose, to this, you know, just leave a comment. Tell me. You know, I'm here for learning. This is what I'm here for. So if you guys enjoyed, again, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, sub to me, talk to me, you know. I'll see you guys later. Peace. What you doing?